hours now to finish up on next year's budget, or if they miss the deadline, they'll force to be going into a special session. News 9's Emily Wood joins us from the Capitol with more on the cuts lawmakers are talking about for 2011.
Robin, we are down to the final hours here, and it is a tough time for lawmakers, but they've got to get to that decision today. We are talking about $1.2 billion less to spend in the next fiscal year. Veterans programs looking at a 3.5% cut. Education losing 2.9% of its budget. Lawmakers, though, saying they do not want to lay off teachers. Public safety also looking at less funding this year, but again, lawmakers saying they do not want to furlough troopers. The state leaders say they will not be raising income taxes to balance this budget. Instead, they're looking at other ways to make up that difference. Included is a new effort to use cameras on state highways to spot uninsured drivers. That program could bring in around $50 million. Lawmakers also want you to start paying taxes on your internet catalog purchases, and they hope that could bring in some extra revenue as well. Again, the House and Senate have to reach an agreement today by 5 p.m. That's the deadline they're up against. Otherwise, the next option would be a special session, and of course, that is an additional cost for taxpayers. Robin?
All right, Emily, we appreciate it there from the state capitol. We continue our conversation about what will happen at the Capitol now. Our political analyst, Scott Mitchell, joins us. Scott, you're on the inside all the time. What's going to happen today?
Ever seen that movie Casablanca?
Yeah.
Same thing, no Nazis.
Oh, stop it now.
Okay.
I mean, we got to get serious here a little bit. I mean, are we going to reach the deadline today?
You know, well, why are we at this deadline? I mean, they could have done this a long time ago. I mean, the fact is, there's some things, there are going to be some surprises today. There will be 2 or 3 things that nobody's contemplated that will come out of these conference committee reports.
Like what?
Well, that water bill that the Capitol Press Corps doesn't talk about, that's out there, a deal for Oklahoma City to do the Sardis Lake thing and eventually probably sell water to Texas. I mean, that's out there. You've got this camera thing, which people are not really talking about, but I'm telling you, the Tea Party people, it's kind of like a Clint Eastwood movie. Go ahead, make my day. They put that camera bill out there, you're going to see the Tea Party people get all fired up.
And they, are estimating that this money will come in from that $50 million. I mean, is that high hopes? I mean, we've got to somehow be realistic, too, about what money will be coming in to balance the budget, don't we?
Yeah, 2 words, Oklahoma lottery. Okay, because the fact is, you can make some money on things like this, but it's not going to be, it never raises the sort of money. You know, Robin, you cannot believe anything that's said. Yesterday on New York Council, we put a 26-hour moratorium. Do not believe anything that you hear for the next 24 hours or until 5 o'clock today. And especially the kabuki dance where the 2 parties hold hands and they talk about how good it is for the state.
Kabuki dance.
Yeah, so it's a kabuki dance. Don't believe anything you hear.
Yikes. I mean, it's serious when you start talking education, because we just heard, this week from the Oklahoma City District that possibly 300 teachers could be laid off, up to maybe 360 first-time teachers. And then we're hearing from lawmakers saying, we're not going to cut as much from the budget because we don't want any teachers laid off. I mean, it just almost sounds confusing to regular people like you and me of what's going to happen.
Yeah, because they want it that way. They want it confusing. I mean, 3.5% cut to Veterans Affairs? Memorial Day weekend. Good job, guys. I'm just telling you that the way, and by the way, they can't raise taxes, okay? We're not going to raise taxes. No, the voters took care of that. You can't do it. So there's just so much information. No one wants to look like
the bad guy either. I mean, it's like, the rainy day fund. How much are we going to take out of that?
Yeah, a good portion. And there are a lot of people out there. State Representative Mike Reynolds, a Republican, has said they're mortgaging the future. They're going to kill the next administration. Remember, everybody that's been sitting at the table for the last few weeks working on this budget are lame ducks. The treasurer, the governor, the pro tem, the speaker. Lame ducks. So what do politicians do when they can? Shove it into next year.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And we've got, now we're going to have new leadership, starting next year. It's going to be interesting.
Everybody will be different next year. Everybody will be different. Use earplugs today. Do believe nothing.
Believe nothing. That's a sad commentary. I mean, but all right, Scott.
It's been going on for years.
Hey,
this last-minute thing.
Tell folks when they can hear your radio show. We're glad that you've teamed up with our Radio Oklahoma Network.
Yeah, Radio Oklahoma Network. CD1037.com. CD1037.com. You can hear our campaign show Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. And we'll cut through the spin. There is no spin allowed on our shows.
Yeah. All right. Hey, you're colorful at 6:35 in the morning. What can we say? We're glad you're here.
Good to be here, Rob.
All right. Thanks so much, Scott Mitchell, our political analyst.